And welcome to another Mark Bishop Show. You know, many Americans committed to a fitness and nutrition plan in 2025 in an effort to improve their physical health and wellness. For athletes who have noticed a plateau in their performance, the answer may lie in a more personalized approach. Personalized health and wellness solutions can optimize an athlete's performance, whether they're an athlete or an elite athlete or someone simply looking to take their fitness and wellness routine to the next level. Dr. Laura Kunces, a registered dietitian and board-certified specialist in sports dietetics, she spent her career helping professional athletes and members of the special forces maximize their physical potential, how to optimize peak performance for athletes, products that support workouts for both elite and non-elite, nutrition tips to help sports performance goals, and sports performance nutrition research, and more. Dr. Laura is a PhD, an RD, and a CSSD, and Vice President of Medical Strategy at Thorne. Welcome, Dr. Laura.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for having me.
You know, many people who commit to fitness routines, in the new year, every new year, they don't stick to it, do we? And I'm included. So why is that, do you think?
Yeah, most Americans and youth, I guess apparently too, fall into this idea where maybe you're biting off a little bit more than you can chew. I have simple tips that I like to tell my clients that I work with that are usually the best ways to get started. So first, start simple, right? Don't say that you need to lose 50 pounds this year. How are you going to do that? Just be very specific. I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week and write that down. What days of the week are you going to go? What times are you going to go? And find a gym that will hold you accountable, that you like going to. Maybe a friend goes there or a spouse or something like that, that will hold you motivated and call you out when you don't show up. The other tip I like to tell people is don't forget to celebrate your milestones. So after 50 or 100 check-ins or whatever your goal may be, celebrate. Buy yourself a new pair of sneakers, buy a new set of workout gear, whatever that is. Don't forget to keep your eye on the prize and continue to move that bar a little bit farther and a little bit farther every time.
I read out earlier that you had also been involved with special forces. Where's the difference with that type of fitness and training and nutrition versus just a full-time athlete these days?
Yeah. Everybody I work with has an area of something in their health that they can improve. Nobody's perfect. And elite athletes, military, whatever it may be, they are still struggling with things that we all are struggling with as well. And it might be something like sleep or digestion or mood. And so nutrition plays a big role in all of these things and really everything about your body. And so what I like to do with these athletes is to sit down and do a deep dive into their personal health history, into their blood work, into their current dietary, their preferences, everything that they're doing, and get a good look at it so that we can find areas for improvement and holes where they might be able to fill with different nutritional solutions.
Well, as a registered dietitian, what nutrition advice do you give to athletes that you work with? Is it strict? Is it a regimen that they've got to follow?
It's different for every athlete, right? Every athlete's at a different part in their journey with their nutrition education. And some are more in tune with their bodies than others. But a place I like to start is always asking, what is it that you feel could be improved? And you usually get an honest answer from people. And that's the first place we like to start is like, okay, well, what is causing that? Like, let's take a look at what's doing that. So, it might be something like pre-workout or pre-exercise, that they're not priming their body to be ready for the exercise that they're going to do. Or maybe during exercise, they're falling flat, they're lacking energy, they're not able to complete exercise. These types of scenarios are actually really simple to fix as soon as you understand and pinpoint what it is that's causing it.
So how does a personalized approach then help athletes achieve their goals?
Yeah, a personalized approach is the best way to go for really anything: exercise, nutrition, obviously health as well. So it's really just taking the athlete and sitting them down and saying, okay, we know that there's fundamental aspects of diet that everybody needs to follow, you, me, and an elite professional athlete. So taking protein as an example, we all need protein every single day, but how much do you need? What are your health goals? What are your demands of your sport? And how is this going to change exactly how much you should be eating, what types of protein, what you should be combining it with, and what time of day? And all of these aspects are the way to personalize a nutrition plan so that you're feeling good, that you're energized for exercise, and that you're recovering quick and fast so that you can get to the next, energy bout that you need maybe tomorrow, maybe later in the day, as best as you can.
Well, there's a company that's gone ahead leaps and bounds with what they're doing. And you happen to be vice president of medical strategy at this company, and I'm referring to Thorne. What products, what actual Thorne products help support people in their workout routines?
Yeah, Thorne's been a dietary supplement company for over 41 years, and we make a large line of sports nutrition products, or what I like to call performance nutrition products, because you don't have to be an athlete to take sports or performance nutrition products. You just need to be performing at your best. So Thorne is always formulating and reformulating products with the highest quality ingredients, research-backed formulas, and looking at the purity and the potency and the efficacy of products. So things that can support pre, during, or post workout, like protein or creatine or some of these other, electrolytes that I'm sure you've heard of, but also things that support the other hours of the day. So formulas for sleep or simple things like vitamin D or probiotics. So it really is a comprehensive line to help anybody personalize their approach to nutrition.
So, Dr. Laura, this interests me from a point of view of when, because you're creating these things, right, that have got to work for athletes and so on. What happens in your world? Do you actually bring big names in and athletes in and performers from boxers to runners to this or to that? How do you get the feedback that you need?
We do. We work with a lot of athletes, and whether that's informally, like relationships and get feedback from them, or we also do clinical research studies with athletes, and that's the best, most scientifically backed way to do it. But we're constantly seeking advice from our athletes. Do you like this flavor? Did this sit well with you? Was that easy to swallow? Did that taste good? Did it mix well? We're asking these types of feedback so that we're constantly evolving and making products that are best for them, not only like that work the best, but also things that they like to take too.
Yeah, I mean, taste is everything, isn't it? It's all very well, but, look, this is going to do you good. But we've come a long way from the days of a tin that you'd have to get under the counter, to help build you up and give you some strength and what have you. It seems that Thorne, know their stuff. And have you got anything new coming out exciting you can talk about?
We're always coming out with something new. We just recently launched an advanced testosterone support product that people have been asking for, and we listened. So we launched it. But this year is going to be full of new surprises. So I would encourage people to check out thorne.com.
Yeah, I was going to say, often the best way to do it. The beauty of the internet for me is this, is you can sit down with your cup of joe, whatever, and do all the reading and study you want to do on your site. And in your case, www.thorne, THORNE.com, www.thorne.com. Simple. And everything, there's a lot of stuff on there to explain.
There is. One of my favorite things on thorne.com is the Take 5 Daily blog. It's full of research-backed educational blogs that are easy to read, easy to understand about every health concern. So whether you're, a diabetic, or you're an elite athlete, or you just want to learn about things for your hair, skin, and nails, there's something for everybody to read on there and to educate yourself.
All right, for those driving, maybe you've stopped to be able to write this down, but www.thorne.com. Okay, it'll be up on the site anyway, markbishopmedia.com, and also the photo there, nice picture of Dr. Laura, and her bio and so on. Very qualified lady. They're bringing out the best products. Keep them in mind, Thorne. Well, look, Dr. Laura, good luck this year with all the new releases. Sounds exciting.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Okay, have a great day.
You too. Thanks. Bye-bye.